Hi, I am Apoorv Bapat. I am working in Altair Engineering. Today, I'm going to show you how to generate mid-surface and do geometry cleanup using HyperWorks tools. So we will start our session. First of all, we will change the display option of geometry. So we will change this auto to mixed. So in mixed, we will see that how we can see the combination of surfaces plus edges, that these color edges have resembles the different colors. I will explain you that. So to view the colors in different formats, go to visualization panel. This icon is used for visualization. As you can see here, these edges options are ticked. So free edge means this edge is shared by only one surfaces. Green color edge resembles that these edges are shared by two surfaces. Blue color edges resembles that these are suppressed edges and they are not being shared by any edges. And non-manifold color, yellow color edge shows that these edges are shared by three surfaces. So if your geometry is solid, then you in your model it should not show any free surfaces, any free edges, because in a solid geometry, if it's solid, so it should completely be enclosed. Okay, so if you tick it, you can see that this geometry has some free edges. So we will see how to remove those free edges. Then we can see, if I tick this, you can see the shared edges only, and also we will see the non-manifold edges. Always for the geometry cleanup, always check if the geometry is solid. Two things: first is free edge, second is non-manifold. If in your geometry there is any T connection available, then non-manifold should be there. Otherwise, if non-manifold, that is a yellow color edge is showing, then do check whether these edges are having a T connection or not. If not, then it might be possible that this region have a duplicate surface. Okay, so we will go one by one with the different tools available in HyperWorks to do the geometry cleanup. So I will convert this into shaded geometry from the line geometry. This icon is used to view the model in solid geometry or shaded geometry. So once I tick, the surfaces can be seen of my model. So there are two ways of doing geometry edit using HyperWorks. One way is to use auto cleanup. So go to geometry page. In geometry page, you will find auto cleanup. So this option is available to perform geometry cleanup using auto cleanup option. So enter to auto cleanup, select the surfaces, click on the surfaces and select all. So it will pick all the surfaces, and with the current parameters set with the default parameters, click on auto cleanup to start the auto cleanup process. Click on this icon and the software will start editing the existing geometry by itself. So click on this auto cleanup. Now as you can see, my most of the geometry has got edited. So we will just check it again whether how much surfaces has been edited. So again I will convert this shaded geometry into wireframe. So this icon is used to convert the geometry into wireframe mode. So I will convert this into wireframe, and then again I will go to visualization option and just hide the shaded and suppressed edge. So you can see, instead of those many free edges, only few free edges are visible, rest are being connected, and also the non-manifold edge has been deleted, that is the duplicate surface has been deleted. So now we will see how to edit these lines. So again I will tick both and highlight the surfaces in solid geometry. So I'll click on this icon to convert this into solid geometry. Then to edit these edges and to convert these edges also in shared surfaces, we will go to quick edit panel. There is one panel available. So to enter to quick edit panel, in geometry page you will find quick edit panel. This panel is used to edit the edges available in geometry. So go to geometry page, quick edit. First of all, as you can see, there is a missing surface in this geometry. So there is no surface, as you can see. So what I will do, I will generate a surface for this region. So to generate a surface in a closed loop, go to filler surface option, pick the lines. This option can be used to generate the surface when it is enclosed by different surfaces. So click on the line and pick any one of the line in the given red area. It will automatically collect with the surroundings. Similarly, here also you can see there is a missing surface. The surface is not available here in this small portion. So here also we will do the same, filler surface, click on the line, it will generate the surface. Then we will check here. As you can see, there is a gap here, there is a small gap available here. So we will just connect this gap. So to connect the gap, we will use one more option available in quick edit panel, that is toggle edge. Toggle edge will connect the surface lines which is having a gap, that is a tolerance value less than 0.01. So ideally many times it is seen that in industries the tolerance value ideally people used to work is 0.1. So if a gap is less than 0.1, so it will automatically join the edge having a gap less than 0.1 mm. So I will select this line and click on the edge, it will join it, as you can see. I will again show you. Select the toggle edge, lines, change the tolerance value to 0.1 and click on the edge. It will connect to the nearest edge which is having the gap less than 0.1. Now you can see here also there is a gap between two surfaces. So here also we will connect it. So just click on the surface edges, it will automatically get connected. So once you click on any one of the edge, it automatically connects with the another gap. So if it's not connecting, you can see it's showing an error that the gap is something like 37 mm. So I will change this to 1 and then I will try. So there is a gap of more than 1 mm, so it will not connect. So again keep on increasing the value to say 5 and try to connect it. So now it has got connected. So you can work by changing the tolerance value and it can keep on connecting. Now again, as I have edited the few lines available in my geometry and converted them into green edges, so we will just check again that whether my geometry is completely connected or not. So I will again off this shaded geometry and suppressed edges and make this shaded geometry into line geometry mode. And now if I press F from my keyboard, it will F is used for fit to screen. So if I click on fit to screen, it is not showing any edges, so there are no free edges available in my geometry. Also there are no non-manifold edges available in my geometry. So only shared and suppressed edges are available in my geometry, so it is a complete enclosed volume. Okay, in the same panel I'll show you one more option is available to generate the mid surface. So again go to geometry, go to auto cleanup. To generate the mid surface of a component, Mid surface are used to is generally used for a sheet metal components where you want to have a 2D element meshing. So for a 2D element mesh, you require a mid surface. So go to geometry page, auto cleanup. Select the click on the surface and select all, so that all the surface got selected. And in use current parameters, go to edit parameters. In front of it, this icon, click on this edit parameter button and just take the option extract mid surface. In edit parameter, just take the option extract mid surface. Once you take this option extract mid surface and say apply and OK, while doing the auto cleanup, it also generates the mid surface of your component for your model. It automatically generates the mid surface. So just click on auto cleanup. So now you can see the mid surface has got generated for your model. So you have to just check the box extract mid surface. Once you check the box extract mid surface, by the default parameters, keep the default parameters as it is. It will generate the mid surface. So now you can see my mid surface has got generated. So again I will move this to shaded geometry. Now you can see this is the mid surface of my component. So if you have generated mid surface, then it is a 2D object and it should have a free edge at the corner locations, because it's not a solid geometry now, it's a 2D geometry. So it should have free edges, but the free edges should be logical, that is around in the holes, and at the edges of the geometry it should have only there. So this is the one way to generate mid surface and do the auto cleanup using HyperMesh. Sometimes if the geometry is more complex, so these auto mesh panels doesn't work perfectly. So in that case, if you want to edit the geometry, then you have to then I will show you how you can edit the existing geometry. So I'll say first return and open the same model again. So again I will open the same model. This is the model. I'll open it in the shaded geometry. As you can see, this is the same model with the same free edges and non-manifold. Now we will one by one see different panels available in HyperWorks to remove these free edges and non-manifold edges and edit the geometry using different panels, not the auto mesh one, auto cleanup one. Okay, so again I will go to the visualization option available here. In visualization, you can view the free edges and non-manifold. Just untick the shared and suppressed edges. Untick these and convert the shared edges to wireframe, so that you the edges will be visible. Okay, so these are the edges which I have to remove to make the geometry edit the geometry completely for solid, to convert that into a complete enclosed solid volume. Okay, so I will again untick all the shared edges and suppressed edges, so I can view the complete geometry. One by one I will edit the existing the uncorrect areas of the geometry. I will go by one. So as you can see, this is the extended surface here. So to remove this extended surface, you can go to delete panel. This icon is used to delete the surfaces or elements. So to go to delete panel, by default if you go to delete panel, it will by default select elements. So convert these elements by clicking on the drop down box available here and select, instead of elements, select surfaces. This panel first columns, fourth row is used for surfaces. So select surfaces and pick the surface. Once you left click on the surface, it will pick the surface. So the surface has got selected, and just click delete. So once you click delete, this surface got deleted. Now as the surface is deleted, then I will create a new surface with these free edges. So to create a new surface with these free edges, first click return to exit the panel. So click return, then go to geometry page. In geometry page you will find surfaces. This panel is used to generate surfaces for the geometry. So go to surfaces. In surfaces, go to spline option available here. This option is used as spline to generate surfaces with the help of more than 3-4 lines. If there are 3-4 edges available, so by using all the 3-4 edges you can create a spline surface. Uncheck the checkbox keep tangency. Keep tangency means keep the uncovered connectivity. So uncheck this box and click on any one of the line. Once you click any one of the line, it will automatically generate a surface and enclose the volume. Similarly you can see this surface has got removed and a new surface has been generated. Now this region is again showing the disconnectivity between the edges. So I will first say return to exit this panel, and then I will again go to geometry, quick edit, to connect this gap between these two edges. So I'll go to quick edit. In quick edit, to connect the gap between two edges, I will go to toggle. In toggle I will select the line and change the tolerance value to 0.1. So first of all I will change the tolerance value to 0.1. Click on the line and just click here on the edge. It will get connected. Now I will show you one more option available to generate surfaces. So I will click return to exit the quick edit panel. This is the return to exit the quick edit panel. Now we will see one more option available in HyperWorks to generate surfaces. So go to surfaces. In geometry page, go to surfaces. Instead of spline, go to ruled. The next option is ruled. By using ruled you can also generate the surface. So go to ruled. In ruled you have to select the opposite edges. There are two lines. With the line to line or node to node or node to line, you can generate the surface using ruled panel. So select first edge and select the opposing edge. Once you select the two edges and click create, it will create a surface. So rule command is also used to generate the surfaces. I'll say return to exit this panel. Now we will move to the next area where there is missing surfaces. So you can see this is also a region where missing surfaces are there. So to fill the surface, you can go to surface, and with the help of ruled you can select two opposite edges and say create. So it creates a surfaces. So these edges are not been connected, so we can connect these edges. So go first click return to exit this panel, then go to geometry page, again go to quick edit panel to connect the gap between these two surfaces. So quick edit, in quick edit change the tolerance value to 0.1 and click on the edge to connect these. So you can see my edge got connected. Now we will see, as there is a small gap in between these two, so just click on the edge, it got connected. Similarly, click on this, it will get connected. Click on this one, it will got connected. Click on this one. So in this way you can keep on connecting all the free edges available in your geometry. So just click on the edge and it will get connected. There is one more free edge available. So in the similar manner, by just left clicking on it, it will get connected. Now, as I have already seen that these are the two regions where the yellow edges, that is non-manifold edge, are showing, and if it's not manifold edges is showing, that means it should have more than two shared edges. This edge shares more than two surfaces. So as I already told you that it should only happen if there is any T connection in your geometry, but in this model I can see it is not a T connection. So, and the non-manifold, that is a yellow edge, is surrounded completely by this surface. So if a yellow edge is surrounding completely a particular surface, that means that surface is a duplicate surface. So I will delete this duplicate surface. So to delete the duplicate surface, first go to return to exit this panel, then click on delete icon. Delete icon is used to delete the surfaces. So in delete icon, select surfaces from the drop down list, and once you select the surface, pick the surface you want to delete and click delete. Again, here also you can see that the non-manifold yellow edge is surrounded completely from by the all side. That means this surface is a duplicate surface. So again, pick this surface and say delete. So now you can see, once you delete the surface, these edges get converted into shared edges. So now again I will check my geometry whether it has any more free edges or non-manifold edges. If it's not having, then I have completely edited the geometry. So I'll make it into wireframe mode. To convert this shaded geometry into wireframe mode, click on this icon and just uncheck the box for shared edges and suppressed edges, so that it will only show you free edges and non-manifold, and press F on your keyboard, which is used for fit to screen. Okay, now again, as you can see, there is no free edges and non-manifold edges available on my geometry. So in this way I have edited the geometry completely. So there are panels available in HyperMesh itself to edit the geometry, which is distorted due to importing from the CAD software. So you can use quick edit panel, auto cleanup panel, surface panel to edit the existing geometry. Now I will show you one more panel in HyperMesh to generate the mid surface for your model. So go to geometry page, go to mid surface. This panel is used to generate mid surface of your model. So click on this option. In mid surface, select auto mid surface. This panel is used to generate mid surface using surfaces. So you can generate the mid surface using solid geometry, for the solid geometry, as well as for the hollow geometry. For both type of geometry you can generate mid surface. That is, by using surfaces you can generate the mid surface, or by using solids you can generate the mid surface. So as I can see, this is surfaces are available. So I will select surfaces all, and say extract. Once you click extract, go to model browser, this tab, by clicking on this tab, go to model browser and click the extend the component collector. You will see here, once you click on extract, it will generate a mid surface component, and also it will generate a mid surface of your model, and uh, and convert that mid surface into a new component collector, so that your original surface and a mid surface will both be visible, so you can see. So if you want to only view the mid surface of your geometry, so you can just hide this original geometry by clicking on this icon. So once you click on this, your original geometry get hide, and now you can see this is the mid surface. So these panels are used to generate the mid surface of your component. So now my mid surface has got generated. In this manner you can generate the mid surface using mid surface panel. So I will click return to exit this option. So in this tutorial we have discussed how to edit the geometry using auto cleanup, using quick edit panel, using surfaces panel, and mid surface panel. So these are the options available through which you can generate or edit the geometry and generate a mid surface for your component. Okay, so in this way we have ended this tutorial. Thank you.